Fasten your seatbelts for the realest Eagles and Sixers YouTuber! One who plays no clickbait and gets to the point! The myth, the legend, Nicky Stees! Come to my channel, you know the deal, yo boy, always keeps things real. I'm simply statue, think and slate, dropping unrealistic mad 2K takes for the clip. Even though cats like that get views closer to the millie, never hear me preach, look on to Philly. Before you watch the Eagles all the way through the early 22, authentic talk, forget what others do. Come to my channel, you know the deal, yo boy, always keeps things real. The 24/7, 365 way, sports content for the reals that feel the day. Good afternoon, Eagles fans. I am back today. It's a 2-for-1 special live on YouTube on the Nicky Stees channel and Hardcore Sports Network channels. First, we had the episode 6 of the 3-Point Blitz, where I was talking about the NFL draft, did a mock draft 3-rounder for all 32 teams. And then after that, I decided to go. I talked about the NBA playoffs a little bit, but now here we go. We're live. This is going to be exclusively a Philadelphia Eagles mock draft. Starting with, we're going to start with a 3-rounder, and then we're going to do a 5-rounder, then we're going to do all 7 rounds. So that's where it's going to be like. So that's the deal for today, because we're a few days away from the draft. I did one of these a couple weeks ago where I went live, went over everything, and did the draft there. Now, so I'm going to do that today. But we're going to do, like I said, 3-rounder, a 5-rounder, and a 7-rounder. This one's going to just strictly be the Eagles, nobody else. So let's go into it. Starting with the 3-rounder, we're going to put it slow. Cam Ward goes first. In this one, we got Travis Hunter, similar to mine earlier today. Abdul Carter to the Giants. Will Campbell to the Patriots. Mason Graham to the Jaguars. Ashton Jeanty to the Raiders. An offensive tackle, Mimbu to the Jets. And then Will Johnson to the Panthers. McMillan to the Saints. Bears getting Jalen Walker, Georgia. Shamir Stewart, Texas A&M, edge. Mike Green, edge. Kelvin Banks Jr., offensive tackle, position 8. Tyler Warren, Colt, that seems like a good fit. Mikael Williams, edge, Georgia, the Falcons, good fit. Derek Harmon to the Cards. Colston Loveland to the Chargers. Start looking at my screen. Shedeur Sanders to the Seahawks. Interesting. Nick Omiru. Jaden Barron. Matthew Golden. James Pierce Jr. Tyler Booker. Oh, Seahawks get 2 good ones. Oh, Josh Simmons, offensive tackle. Walter Nolan to the Jets. All right. Gray Zabel. Donovan Izaruk. Jay Campbell. Emeka Egbuka. And then Omarion Hampton. Now that leaves it open. No, I'm not taking this offer, and I'm not taking this either. I'm going to take a look. We got edge, defensive tackle. Our bigger need out of this is Tyleek is going to be defensive tackle. It's Tyleek Williams, 32nd. Jalen Williams, already. We got Trey Harris. In 1 second, I'm going to pause. I'm going to enlarge the screen for you guys so you can see it. Here we go. It's going to be a full layout. Now let's resume. Nick Scruton. The Rams getting a guard. Niners getting defensive back. Donovan Jackson, offensive guard. Watt Mullen, Kenneth Grant, Mason Taylor, Landon Jackson, edge. Azur Thomas, Enzebe, Trey Amos, Jalen Royals, Marcus B. Mbow, Darian Porter, the Saint Bucks going. Packers wide receiver. Emory Jones, offensive tackle. Benjamin Morrison to the Broncos in this one. We still need to get some help in the secondary and at edge. So this is going to mainly be a defensive draft because most of our pieces we lost were on defense, especially in the secondary. CJ Gardner Johnson and Darius Slay were gone. So I'm definitely going secondary here. No, we're not doing any trades here. We're just going to look at defense as a whole. Let's see. Denzel Burke. Let's see who's available. We got Denzel Burke, Dorian Strong. Let's see which isn't on here. Pure link, but explosiveness is a quick closer, and his recognition, quickness, and man press off. For the former wide receiver, Burke has ideal ball skills and competitiveness at the catch, as well as where he's not elite in areas. Consistency may suffer. No, I'm definitely not sold on him. Dorian Strong, skilled, instinctive defensive back who excels in man coverage, but incompetent in zone coverage schemes. He possesses quick hips, feet, solid closing speed, stick to receivers, ball skills stand out, consistently tracks the ball, strong football IQ, enable him to jump routes. If vulnerable, but his aggression can lead to being vulnerable, misplays, and double moves. Adding mass will be necessary for strong, bigger hand receivers. I don't know about that. Let's see. Zay Alexander. Let me take a look. If you guys are just coming in, you feel free to leave a comment in the live chat or feel free to make the pick yourself if you want to in the chat. Looking at the defensive back here for the 64th pick. This is my first of 3 mock drafts. This one I'm doing a 3-rounder, then I'm going to do a 5-rounder, and then a 7-rounder. Let's see, Zay Alexander, SEC level, accumulating 2 picks and 7 pass breakups, just 8 games. Turn more of the same play from Alexander. 6'1", 187. He isn't the heaviest player. He can give wide receivers fits in contested situations. And despite his non-elite burst and vertical speed, he's a fleet-footed, agile, fluid mover with exceptional coverage mobility. His testing numbers may bump him down in class, but has the tools. Testing numbers. I don't know what does that really have to do with anything? So far of these guys, you got Zay Alexander. Let's take a look at Kobe Bryant. Obviously not, but this guy, let's see what this Kobe Bryant does. 6'0", 170. Natural ball hawk, physical defender who isn't afraid to step against the run, but has 8 interceptions, 12 pass breakups, best playmaking ability and speed utilizing close gaps and hawk in front of faded passes. Later frame will translate. Heavy off-man bones could survive and threat. I'm not really as worried about that. I'm going to go Kobe Bryant. I think he might fall down the board a little bit. We might be able to still get him because we got the 96th pick. You know what? I got it. We're going to get our edge, Oladipo, then we'll come back. I'm going to take a chance on it. Get Oladipo off the board from UCLA, and we'll come back with the 96th pick. Browns are taking their running backs. Broncos got an edge. There's several trades that's happened. These are mock drafts. Sometimes the CPU does trade, so this could be. Some of these are probably trades, CPU trades in this mock scenario. We got Kyle Williams, wide receiver, back-to-back receivers, offensive center, and then Demetrius Knight. Cowboys taking offensive lineman. An offensive guard. Now we're starting to go a little guard heavy here. Oh, tight end, Gunnar Hill. Shamir Turner, defensive tackle. Deion Walker, Barrett Carter. Jack Beck. Omar Noren Lott. Cameron Scaper. Joshua Stewart. All right, Kevin Winston Jr. The board's starting to go here. The board's starting to go. We're going 96th. So we're still going, folks. Oh, Chris Paul Jr. Kyle Kennard. There's another edge I would consider taking. Maybe I'll do that in the next scenario. One more. All right, we're up. Nope. There it is, as planned. Kobe Bryant fell to us. We got him. Not taking a 2-down INT to replace Davis at 32. Made that mistake with him. A 2-down nose tackle to replace Davis at 32. Oh, I get what you're saying. But yeah, Marina Sands coming through. Thanks for stopping by. Shout. All right, so I'm going to download this one right here. So this is the first of 3 mock drafts we're doing today. I'm just going to keep that saved on my device. What I'm going to do afterward is I'm going to share this. I'm going to share this on Instagram on my Nicky Stees YouTube IG account. Matter of fact, I'll drop the link to it in the chat so you guys can follow me up there. Because I'm going to do, after all 3 mock drafts, is I'm going to save. Yeah, I'm going to download all 3, then share it in a post over there. Here's the link to it. This is Nicky Stees YouTube. The Instagram page. That way you can catch up with me there. So that's one down. Now we're still going to do another mock draft. This time we're doing 5 rounds. We're still going to go on slow. And here we're doing again. Abdul Carter this time went second, then Travis Hunter. Will Campbell, then you got Tyler Warren. Will Johnson this time around. Oh, Gentry's dropping. Oh, he's dropped. Saints might take him here. No. Ashton Gentry falls out of the top 10 in this mock draft scenario. Jalen Walker goes to Georgia. Up there, he went to the Cowboys in this one. Now that I think about it, I'm kind of curious. Is it possible the Cowboys might trade up? Bryant, a backup cornerback. Yeah, Oladipo, good pick to add to the offensive linebacker edge rotation. Yep, I know. Yep, I've done several mock drafts with him, and I've had a lot of people are high on him. But this time around, I'm trying to go defensive tackle early. Either going to go defensive tackle or defensive back. Depends on who goes in these upcoming picks. Let's see. Walter Nolan went. And wide receiver, yes. Okay, 2 offensive players. All right. Nope. We're staying put. Take a look at defense. Our biggest needs are defensive back to tackle. Let's see. This time around, I'm going to go a little different because last time around, I went Tyleek Williams. So I'm going to try a different approach this time around. I'm going to go Benjamin Morrison at Notre Dame to add some depth to our defensive back room because we just lost Slay, CJ Gardner Johnson gone. We need some depth for our secondary, so we'll get Benjamin Morrison there. You already have a pretty solid defensive line, so I'm not as worried about getting a top one here. We're moving 64th. Let's see, we're going 64th. Trey Harris, Jalen Milroe, Xavier Watts, Notre Dame, Ariane Rishi, Tate Rattledge, Kenneth Grant, Mason Taylor, Jason Taylor's son. All right, picks are just going by. Still looking. There's another edge off the board. Let's see. Fuck. Oh, Chargers taking a receiver. We're still going defense with this one. I think the Eagles, they got to go defense because there's their biggest needs. So we got our guy in the secondary. Now we need edge. Let's see. Oh, Landon Jackson just went. Jared Wilson. Now let's see. No, we're just staying put. Let's see. Let's do this again. We're going to Oladipo for the second time. Oladipo for the second time. And then we got the 96 pick. All right, give me 1 second. Just going to grab something real quick. All right, we're still waiting. Board's going down. So I'm going with this one. I'm thinking this time around. See, we already got 2 of our main 3 pieces. We didn't. Usually for most of these mock drafts, I focused on defensive tackle in either the first or second round. I haven't really done it in the third round. Maybe this time. Maybe this time. See who's available. Deion Walker, CJ West, Jordan Phillips, Elijah. I'm not going to see. Deion Walker, absolute behemoth. Yeah, that's nice. 7.5 tackles, 13 sacks. What happened? He disappeared more often than not. His production went down. Did not play the 2024 campaign with a major back injury. Wait, Walker attacks charge level pad athleticism, but he's also coming off a major injury, missed time as well. I don't know about that one. That's Joshua Farmer. See, highest ceiling defensive tackle prospects in day 2. He checks almost every box. Size, arms doesn't matter. 5'11", 40 yard, 29 vertical, 9'4" broad. Has the explosiveness to get downhill. He had a lot of runaway plays. Okay, that doesn't really give me much of an analysis there. He's still very much up and down in terms of operational consistent. Oh, what? Drift upright at his pad level. Dude, this doesn't make any sense to me. Now you got to give me something different than this. This just ain't. I mean, let's see. Ty Robinson, this might be a decent steal because really we're not really looking for like a home run here. We're looking for a backup defensive tackle, kind of a role player, rotational guy. See, Ty Robinson, inconsistent pad level, struggles with handling double teams, one dimensional pad. No. Definitely not going there. Let's see who else is here. Hey, Deion Walker, I'm not sold on. Let's go offensive tackle. Let's Charles Grant, offensive guard. I think. Who did I see? I trying to remember. Marcus Tate, Clemson. That'll be my next pick. Go with Marcus Tate next. Let's see. 96. Charles Grant. Tree. Run game, he's most effective at zone scheme. Step up in competition is the main concern for Grant. Jerky footwork. See, that's not much of an analysis, though. That's not. Let's see. Who? Mitchell Evans at a Notre Dame. I think we could come back and get him. Thinking Jordan Phillips out of Maryland. 24 is lateral. Stout, violent. To incredible green light to attack. Okay. There's simply too much. What? Hold on. I'm going to need to do some more research here. Let's do the full report. Hold on a sec. Let's do a full report on Jordan Phillips. Let's see what we got here. Strengths, plays with vertical coverage. Flexible lower half. What? Well proportioned frame. What does this have to do? Almost everything is late off the snap, violent but entirely undeveloped hands. Pan rusher. That's not something I'm sold on right there. Nah, I'm not sold on that. I mean, I'm going to take a chance on Joshua Farmer. I'm going to take the chance. I'm taking a chance on Joshua Farmer 96. Then we'll come back, look at the offensive side, pick 134, and go from there. And here we go. We got live chat. We got all right. Where were we? We got just waiting for an offensive tackle to fall to us. Hmm, where are we? Yeah, pick 134. We're looking at the room. All right, we got a few more pick. Miles Frazier, LSU. Anthony Bolton, Felton. Fuck, these offensive tackles are going left and right. Marcus Tate, Clemson. Let's take it. We're adding some depth. Yeah, that's right. We're adding some depth. Now we got pick 161. We're entering the 5th round. All right. One. All right. Are we going to get there? Or I think if anyone's just coming in, we're doing 3 mock drafts. This is the second of my 3rd mock draft. This is a 5-round mock draft. So this is going to be the last pick of this one. If then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 7-rounder. And during that 7th rounder, we're going to do the 7th rounder. Now for this one, I'm going to see who's available. Let's just look at the board. Look at the available positions. Already got an offensive guard. We got most of our needy positions. So now we can just draft players just for the sake of it. All right. Let's just get Riley Leonard, Notre Dame, backup quarterback. And that'll be the last pick. Wait, we still got. Wait, then we got two more picks. Now, again, we're just going to mess around kind of with this one. We got most of our main positions out the way. Let's see. Do we try to look at the tight end room? Mitchell Evans, Notre Dame. We got 2 Notre Dame guys going back to back. Maybe him and Riley will get some preseason playing time together. And a kicker, I'm going to take kicker, maybe get Jake Elliott's replacement. We already got running back. We got our positions in need, so why not just take a kicker? Because I know we had some concerns about Jake Elliott last year, so we're just like, screw it. And then we got another 5th round pick. We don't really need that pick. Let's just. Let's just take an offensive tackle. Jalen Rivers at Georgia, or to Miami, excuse me, fills a roster spot. And that's it. Going to be it for the 5-rounder. That's our last pick of the 5-round mock draft. And then after this, we go and do a 7-round. But before we do get to the 7th rounder, we do got some breaking news. There was a big contract extension that went down today. It just happened recently, so I'm going to share it with you guys in just a minute. Now, so here's our mock draft. Here's what it looks like. Here, so that's our second one I'm going to do right now. And here's the big news we got today as promised. It's just broken with it. The Philadelphia Eagles have agreed to terms with Cameron Jurgens on a 4-year contract extension through 2029. And there you see the catch. He's getting jerky with it. Nod to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith, getting jiggy with it. And that's our one update we got today. Now it's time for the final run through of this. slow it down. All 7 rounds. 7-round mock draft. Whatever's going to happen is going to, this time around, I'm going to treat it for real. So I'm trying to think though. This one, I'm just going to treat it like, I'm going to treat this one as if I'm in the room. We're going to treat this like I'm in the room. Because usually what I've done before on these mock draft streams, I try to do different mock drafts each time. But this time around, I'm going to treat it as if I was an executive. I'm looking at the board. This is what's come to me. And this is what I'm going to take. Oh, McMillan to the Niners. That's a different one. This is going to be the final run through. Matthew Golden. Oh, we got a few drops in this one. Oh, there's Shador's drop. Jalen Walker's drop. Oh, Shador went to Seattle again, like he did last time. Malika Starks. Could Jalen Walker to the Broncos. I could see Starks going to the Bucs for sure. Packers get themselves a wide receiver. Yeah, Shavon Ravel to the Ravens. Oh, Zabel, offensive guard. Commanders get their edge. That would give our division rivals some leverage. Bill's going for it. Oh, Casey's going to invest in that offensive line. No, they got destroyed. We're not trading one spot. No. And we got, oh, Jackson Dart is, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. You got, oh, we're going to go. It's either Derek Harmon of Oregon or Walter Nolan. I'm taking Walter Nolan. Let's do it. And then Jackson Dart falls to the Browns. And now Benjamin Morrison. Then Derek Harmon falls to the second round in this one. Trey Armos. Landon Jackson fell. It was a lot of falls in this mock draft. For a lot of them. Ironically, the CPU on this website waited till my last mock to have all these random top prospects falling to the second round. That's crazy. I mean, is it possible somebody could fall on draft night? Absolutely. Of course, it's possible. Anything can happen in the NFL. Players fall down all the time in the draft. But I don't think anything like this, where you got 5 prospects falling, top prospects or middle round prospects falling late. I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, you're probably going to get 1 or 2 slips down the board for where they're projected draft. You're probably going to get a top 15 fall to the later first or something like that, or a top 10 maybe might fall, possibly. I mean, we don't know yet till Thursday, but these are certainly possible scenarios. And now we're with, oh, Oladipo, that seems a little more reasonable. That wasn't much of a fall. But we did take advantage of it by getting Walter Nolan. Caleb Johnson. Now we got, oh, Kansas City. And they get themselves another offensive tackle. Darius Alexander. Nope. Oh, Kyle Kennard. Well, I'm going to jump the gun. I'm going to go Kyle Kennard, the edge, South Carolina. Now we're going to wait. Now we got the 96th pick coming up. We've got so we got 2 of our main guys. We still need some help in the secondary. And we do need at least another guard. Just need to make up for that Mika Becton loss to the Chargers. It's either that or the secondary. I think we need more help with the secondary because we lost Slay and we also lost CJ Gardner Johnson. So I'm focused more on the secondary in this one. So let's see. I'm waiting to go into the 96. We'll have to see who's available by then. Bengals are going defense. Yep. I mean, we're obvious. I think we're all expecting that from the Bengals, but Alfred Collins and here the Coes and the Bucks to go in defense. Broncos getting a wide receiver in the third round. Chargers getting a third round wide receiver, which seems more like the Harbaugh strategy. When I thought last year Harbaugh should have gone for wide receiver a little bit sooner or try to trade to get an extra first round pick for a receiver because that's their biggest need, especially on offense for big game situations, because that's where the Chargers struggle most in big games. We saw it last year, especially in the playoffs against the Texans. And nope, nope. See, Dorian Strong. Jalen Reed. You know what? Maybe we might go Jalen Reed or RJ Mickens out of Clemson. Those could be good pickups. And I think we can afford go back the second round. Let's just go offensive guard here. You got Miles Frazier, LSU. Joshua Stewart, edge. We already went there. Like I said, we got our edge. We got Walter Nolan. All right, let's go. Let's get Dorian Strong. Let's take a chance on it. We need some help in the secondary. Let's go for it. All right, and we're waiting for pick 134. Now we're on to the fourth round. Now I think Jalen Reed. We were thinking about getting him. He went down the pig at Zay Alexander. Got Demetrius Knight Jr. All right, I think we're going on offensive side this time around. Just spoiler alert. I'm not saying who or what position yet, but I'm going to go offensive side with this mock right here. Yeah. Keep my eyes on the screen to see who's going. The reason I'm not reacting to any of these picks is I don't want to give it away. I mean, some of you guys that have seen me do mock drafts before, you kind of probably get a feeling where I'm going, but I don't want to give it away for those that haven't seen me do a mock before. So that's why I'm not saying anything. I'm not reacting to any of the picks. You guys will see who I got in my. You'll see where I'm headed when the pick comes up. We're getting closer to it. It's going to be pick 134. We're at 131. The only hint I'm giving you is I'm leaning on offense with this upcoming pick. And here we go. Now you guys get to see who I had in mind. There you go. Mitchell Evans, Notre Dame. Now look at the rest of this draft. I'm thinking about the Eagles still need some help. They need help on the secondary. Yeah, so I got Dorian Strong. I got an edge. I got a defensive tackle, Walter Nolan, who fell to us. We're still gonna need a little bit of help on the O line to replace Mika Becton. Waiting on one pick, 161. Isaiah Bond. We pick 161, the running back. So now they're going. Oh, Marcus Tate went to the Cowboys. Fuck. All right. We still need to go help on guard, though. We got to find a replace. All right, we're closing in on it. Starting to go a few defensive picks. All right, they're going defense. Upton Stout. That was someone I was considering too. No, we're in good position right here. I think we can afford Jalen Travis. It's off the line better, I think, for a guy his size. Travis doesn't play with great leverage. Doesn't always need to because of size and length. Is a skilled pass blocker who is strong anchor and has proven to rely blindside protector. He plays with his hands, which can be an issue going against more technically skilled pass rushers. Above average athlete, good blocking space. Yeah, but that can be improved on, the hands being wide. I'm not worried about that. That's something you can work on. So I'm taking it, Jalen Travis. And now we're up. We're up again in a minute. Let's pick 164. Yeah, 164, 165, 168, and then let's see. I think 168 is the last pick we have all draft. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 168 is it. Yeah, but face it, we don't need any more picks after that, so fuck it. All right, let's do this. Like I said, we got our defensive line, we got our main positions. Now, Shiloh Sanders, Colorado. I don't. Yeah, all right, let's take a third string quarterback because I mean you need somebody else on the roster in a backup spot. Let's face it. Now we got 165. Let's we toy around. I got Luke Kandra. He had elite pass blocking production this past season. 0 sacks, 447 snap, pass accurate and pass pro, and can hold up to bigger, more physical. Luke Kandra. And then all right, we got, and we're up again. This is gonna be the last pick of the draft. I'm thinking you need somebody to replace Elliott at some point. I'd say just take it. We just get a new kicker to replace Jake Elliott in this one. All right, so that's gonna do it. That's the last Eagles pick for this mock draft. So we did all three of them. Did the 3 rounder, did the 5 rounder, did the 7 rounder, and now we're just gonna sit back, let the 6th and 7th rounds play out. Then I'm gonna download it and share it with you guys. But what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna share with you guys. So I got my two. So I got three. What I'm gonna do after the stream's over on my YouTube community tab and my Instagram, which I put my Nikki Stees YouTube Instagram in the chat. You can hit me up there. I'm gonna share all three mock drafts I did on this live stream on that page. On that page, you can see it for yourself, or you can scroll back through it as well. That's one place. You can also follow me and hit me up on Twitter as well as Super Bowl champions. Those fly. So you're going to share that with you guys as well. I'm going to put the link to my Twitter in the chat. You can follow me there. Super Bowl champs, Nikki Stees. Here you go. You can hit me up on Twitter as well. That's where I share my YouTube shorts. I share when I'm going live there as well as my community page on YouTube. Oh, we got Chad stopping by in the chat. What is up? What is up? Chad's always been a supporter of Hardcore Sports Network content creators such as myself, Mitch Kofsky, and many others. Also, avid supporter of the Pick and Roll podcast that we did. We used to do every Wednesday nights. It's now on Thursday. You still got Coach Ed, Rios, Blazed, and Mitch do it on Thursday nights now. I still sometimes check it out on Friday mornings or late Thursday nights when I have the chance to. But Chad, the point is, he's been a longtime supporter of myself and other Hardcore Sports Network content creators. So shout out to Chad for stopping by and showing his support for the network as always. Raheem Sanders. And this is the 7th round. Now it's just going to be a bunch of picks flying off the board. We don't have any picks for the Eagles this one as of today. Now, if the Eagles do trade back in the real draft, then we'll go from there. But we will see about that. Yeah, we're at pick 228. So we go all the way down. 257 should be the last pick. So we're just going to have to wait and see how this plays out. Then afterward, I'm going to download this final mock draft. We're going to call it a day. So we'll just have to wait and see what's going to happen on Thursday. See what the Philadelphia Eagles do. Maybe will they make some of these picks? Maybe. Maybe one or two of them might really happen. Will all of them happen? Most certainly not. No, it's a mock draft. We're not in the room. We don't decide these picks. We're just fans who come on here, do mock drafts to be entertaining and to keep the Eagles fan base engaged. But obviously, the organization will decide for themselves. Starting Thursday, we have the 32nd pick as of today, unless we trade it back or trade down, be up or down beforehand or during draft night. But we got to wait and see. We've done our mock drafts. I've come on here. I've seen some prospects I like. Walter Nolan, Benjamin Morrison standing out as potential first-rounder picks. Maybe even but I've seen maybe we have to trade up again. Maybe we don't. I've seen one mock draft propose the Eagles trade up with the Rams. But we're going to have to ultimately wait and see. It's going to be up to Howie Roseman, Nick Sirianni, Jeffrey Lurie and company come Thursday. We'll see what they do. But yeah, man, that's it for now. Here's the full mock draft. This is my final one. Walter Nolan, Kyle Kennard, Dorian Strong, Mitchell Evans, Jalen Travis, Riley Leonard, Luca Kandra, Ben Sauls. I'm going to download this one as well. And then after that, I'm going to share it. I'm going to share it with you guys on my community page and on Twitter as well as my Nicky Stees YouTube IG page, which I'm going to share that with you guys as well. So that's where you can hit me up, copy the links into your browsers. You can follow me there. That's where I'll be sharing these mock drafts. So that's all I got for you for now, man. This was fun to come on here, do some previews of the Eagles draft. Give you guys my mock drafts. Got to see some of the other guys. It was fun to do as always, but now we just got to wait and see what the Eagles do. So with that being said, everyone that stopped by, thanks for your support. If you stopped by for a bit or a while, appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. Fly, Eagles, fly. And it's your boy, Nicky Stees, signing off.